Hello. Good morning, everyone. I'm up early this morning and I do have some important work that I have to do. Today is a pretty busy day, but I wanted to start out this morning talking about the campaign that I've been talking about now for a while. Okay, and that's the Justice for My Jewel campaign. So at this time, that's why I'm on now. Am I in these streets? Part 3. Okay, you've been seeing that I'm in these streets for the past few days. I've been pretty much out in the streets getting some very, very important product, okay, to some very special women who need them. So I'm part of a campaign that's very important to me, that's very special to me. Hello, for all of y'all who are joining, thank you for watching. All right, thank you. Hello. Hey, Arthur. All right, so back to what I was saying, because it's very important. I'm part of a very special campaign, something that means a lot to me, something that I'm passionate about. And you can see that because I'm constantly posting about it. I'm doing lives, which I never used to do, but I'm motivated to do it because this is something that is so important for so many women. And not just women, but girls, little girls. I have a daughter, she's 13. Okay, she started her cycle last year. So I want my daughter to be healthy, okay, because unfortunately, my life hasn't always been so healthy. Okay, I started out, I have a chronic illness that I was diagnosed with in 99, so I kind of always had to deal with that. Then, of course, the worst of everything, hey, Stacy, hey, Latiji, thanks, Curtis. On top of that, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, 2017, a very aggressive breast cancer. So here I am, a mom, single mom at that, have to raise my daughter, and then I get diagnosed with something like breast cancer. So through that journey, I had to learn a lot. I had to learn to live differently and to think differently. So one of the best things that I learned is that I need to take better care of myself. I need to watch what I put not only in my body, but on my body. And so in hearing about this campaign, was another campaign at the time that's very similar to this one, but it was some valuable information that was shared with me about menstrual health. And after getting that cancer diagnosis, I really took that message even more to heart about how what I put on my body is so important and that I wanted to get rid of anything that was toxic and harmful, which are feminine hygiene products, women's feminine hygiene products that are in the stores. That's what they are. Okay, they are toxic. Tampons, I found out, should never be worn. All of that was absolutely eye-opening, and I was just so happy to learn about that, that I just knew that this was something I needed to share and that I needed to go hard with it. And I had the opportunity to give my daughter a chance to never have to wear those products and go through what a lot of women are dealing with, the cramps, and more importantly, possibly getting cancer from these products and other serious diseases. Infertility possibly could be a source. You hear so many women that have fibroids. You hear so many women that have other conditions that are related to their reproductive system, to their womb. And it could possibly be from what they're buying. So I wanted to make sure that I had a share in that, and that if I can help another person prevent what I went through, that's what I want to do. So that's my point. And I love it. I love being a part of the campaign. But I have to say, one of the reasons too why I have been pushing forward is due to a very special guy that I met and his passion. Okay, and I'm about to invite him to this live so you can hear from a man, because there are a lot of men. There are a lot of men that are sharing this campaign, which may be odd to some people. Why would a man want to talk about periods? Well, they have women in their lives, but I want you to hear it straight from the source. This guy motivated me. He mentored me. He taught me a lot, and I'm a woman. A lot of things he taught me. He's a very passionate guy. He's a guy of integrity, and I'm going to get ready to invite him in one moment. So give me a second. This is my first time inviting someone to a live. So hold on one second. Be patient with me as I do so. Okay. I'm trying to do it now. All right. He's going to be coming on in just a moment. I'm adding him now. Okay. This, as he pops up, I'm going to give him his introduction and tell you his name. You probably have seen him if you followed me long enough. Hey,
Hey,
Raheem.
hey, good morning, good
Hey,
morning,
good morning,
great
Raheem.
morning to you.
Great morning. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me.
Yes,
This guy right here, he is known in these parts, okay, as the Prince of Pads.
say it.
Look at that. Look at the back of his shirt. This is passion. This is my mentor. He is my mentor. He is a man and he is my mentor. And a lot of y'all have been seeing me on these lives and all over the place. It's this guy really motivated me. I'm doing lives because of him. Okay, he's like, Janae, you need to get out there and go live with your
Yes,
passion,
yes,
right? Raheem, I gotta ask you a few questions because with all this passion you have and you going around talking about pads and tampons, you
right,
are a
right.
guy. You are a man. You love sports. You are a real man. Why?
I'm
Why are
down in
you
the
doing
man
this? Why are
cave.
you sharing? And exactly, he's in his man cave, y'all. Why are you sharing the Justice for My Jewel campaign? Why are you a part of it?
Wow, man. That we could be here all day talking about that, but I just mentioned a couple of points, man. First off, I want to thank you for getting up this morning. For this marathon that we have going on all day. We just had a real good one from Latiji Stanton. She brought her son on. She has her
Passion.
son involved in the campaign, Justice for My Jewel campaign. That is awesome. So I want to give it up to Latiji, man, for you raising a son to have that type of integrity like that.
Yes,
And
shout out Latiji.
yes, and, and
Mm-hmm.
and to follow you in a family, situation, family business, because a lot of families don't support each other like that. So
Yeah,
big shouts
awesome.
out to them. I also want to give a shout out to the Six Star family, the Crump family, that put this together. Mr. Damon Crump, I mean, he has three daughters and a lovely
That's
wife.
right.
I mean, why wouldn't he? For him to think of a campaign like this, man, it's just so awesome.
Yes,
And so, for all the
awesome
Six
guy.
Star family, the EOD family, the Primetime family, all y'all out there, paying attention to this live, we just want to say we love you. Keep sharing this information. Anybody that's not even involved with the campaign, please listen to the information that we're sharing today on this marathon. Now,
Mm-hmm.
getting back to the question, why in the world would me as a man sell sanitary napkins, talk about
Million
pads
dollar question.
and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me explain to you. First off, the place where it's coming from, okay? The place where it's coming from. And I'm going to be real, I'm going to be transparent because I've been involved with this campaign and just campaigning for women's health for almost 3 years. So I'm going to give it to you real and raw, everything I've been through, right? And just the mindset of people when it comes to talking about periods and cycles. First off, what we have to do as a people, as a community, our mindsets has to change when it comes to talking about periods and cycles. It is not sexual, people. We got to get past that, first of all, because we have been trained in society. Our mindset has been trained to switch to a sexual connotation when it's talking about something that has to happen to a woman every single
Yeah.
month. And if it wasn't for that process, we wouldn't even be here. Nobody would be here if it wasn't for that
Mm-hmm.
process. So let's first
That's
off,
right.
let's get that out the room. Okay, this is not a sexual thing, people. Okay, you can be okay talking about periods and cycles because your mother, your sister, your niece, every woman you come in contact with has to go through it and she can't help it. Okay, so let's get that one out the way. Second of all, to know that the products that she has to use to manage that natural occurrence every single month, she got to use something. She has to use something. It's just almost like, we have to eat. As humans, we got to eat, right? So where can I get food? You can eat fast food every day, which you know is going to kill you. You can go to Whole Foods. I'm not going to name names of brands, but you can eat properly. You can eat salads. You can eat really good, healthy food that you know is going to affect your health. You can exercise. These are some things that you're doing to protect your health, right? Well, a woman, when she's going through a cycle, the only products that she has available to her is what she's been mentally taught to use. If she's never been educated on it, how does she know what to use? She's just going to go to the store. It's just like when you get hungry, your natural urge is to go somewhere and get something to eat. If you've never been educated on what to eat and the proper things to eat, it's going to affect your health. It's just like that. When a woman is that time on her cycle, if she's only been taught to use products that she's been uneducated about, then that's what she's going to use. So it's an education work that we're doing here. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I do know for a fact that when a girl's time is for her to go on her cycle, her period, right? Her mother told her what her mother told her. And that's just to go to the store and find a product that's going to work for you. Most of the times I talk to women and they choose the cheapest product. So anytime you know something is going to be cheap, it's not always good for you. Okay. Link back to fast food, what I just mentioned about fast food. That cheap fast food is not good for you, but it serves a purpose, right? So that's the same thing with these products, these pads and these tampons. Just women are just not educated. And it's so important. You have to understand that when it comes to these products, first off, the flow that's hitting these products is supposed to go away from your body. The reason is because it has a lot of bacteria in it, okay? And the products that they're using on the shelf, they're using a lot of chemicals to absorb the flow. They're using heavy plastic. They're using things that doesn't put your body in a health conscious area. Like your body is never in an area where it needs to be as far as, putting your health first. Okay. So I do know that. Second of all, they have to mass produce these products and they know y'all not checking. So if I'm gonna mass produce something, I'm gonna do it the cheapest way, right? So that's what's happening. They're using cheap products to serve a purpose and they know nobody's checking for it. So you're just gonna do what you gotta do. But the numbers, and this is again the reason why, and I'm talking about the reason why, the mindset of the reason why I sell these sanitary napkins, Justice for My Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins, because I know that nobody is educated on this. But the numbers don't lie. Okay, numbers don't lie. 600,000 hysterectomies done in the US every single year. Fact checked it, Google. Another fact is over 75% of our community, okay, brown people out of our community, it's over 75% get hysterectomies. Hysterectomies. Every woman pretty much, I mean, when I talk to them, once they reach a certain age, they got a hysterectomy. And that's not cool because you need those parts. I just did a radio station the other week with Dr. Littman. Dr. Littman, guys, look him up before you get any type of procedure that comes to fibroids. Please look this man up because he is a doctor with integrity and he is looking out for our community. But again, guys, we have a real solution. Getting back to why I sell sanitary napkins, think about this. The major brands on the shelf right now that's far inferior to ours, does not absorb, does not look out for your health, uses blue ink, uses recycled trash, uses chlorine, uses peroxide, and who knows whatever else chemicals they put in there. They are multi-millionaires and they are men. They are men sitting at the desk making decisions for your health. They're men. So don't feel some type of way when we're out here, but those guys, but this is a difference. Those guys are not championing for your health. They don't come out on live. They don't get in the street. They don't bring any type of awareness. All they do is just say, buy more of my product, donate more of my product. An inferior product that we know is not healthy. So that's why I sell and educate. It's more of an education mindset because it's not a sale. Because once I educate you, when I walk away from you, that's the decision that you have to make to manage your cycle. But most of all, what really, as far as my heart, why my heart is so much into it, is because these young girls, like, we can stop some generational things from happening just by education. We are the only ones in the United States that have graphene technology infused with pads, with sanitary napkins, right? Sanitary napkins that you are supposed to wear. Now, let me elaborate on that, why you're supposed to wear them. Because first off, when you first started your cycle, you started out with a pad, correct? I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know too many women that suggested a tampon for that when she first started her cycle, right?
Exactly.
So she went that pad, and somewhere around maybe 17, 18 years, let's say she started at 12, give her 5 years. She was like, I done took 5 years of this wet foolishness on my body. I'm going to a tampon. You know what I mean? And they just make that decision uneducated. And the reason I know is because I'm a part of a lot of the teenage girl forums, where they're talking about cycles and period health, menstruation matters, all those hashtags, right? And I see a lot of these girls tell their stories that they're starting to use tampons at 13, 14 years old, and their mothers don't even know. And I'm like, how do you even know? It tells you on the box that you could possibly die from tampon use with toxic shock syndrome. How is a 14-year-old making this decision with her life in her hands? But it just goes back to show the mentality of a woman. She can read on the box that this literally can kill me, but in an effort to stay dry, she's going to use the product because she wants to stay dry. That's what it is. So getting back to having to use a pad, the pad failed her, tremendously failed her, that she was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to use a tampon to manage my cycle. And most women are using tampons and a pad just to catch any backflow. So, I mean, my goodness, how much chemicals can you put on your body and inside of your body? It's because you're not educated. It's because the pads that's been sold to you all these years don't work. That's why they give you 30 for $7 to $8, because they know you got to use all of them. Tell me where I'm. Tell me, stop me.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Please.
No.
As a woman, somebody on here comment.
Nope.
I need any woman to tell me that what I'm saying is wrong. Just tell me. Get my facts right. I know what I'm talking about with this, right? So now we have an actual pad, the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins, that's associated with our Justice for My Jewel campaign, that literally women said, how can we create the perfect pad for a woman that she needs, that she has to have? Hold on. What we're going to do? First off, we're going to make sure the length is right, correct?
Yeah.
Because the coverage has to be there. Let's talk, people. This is all family in here. Let's talk. The coverage has to be right for the particular woman that's using them. Okay? So we got that. The adhesive got to be right, right? Because if that pad is moving around, we gonna catch it. It's gonna come out on the sides, the back of the. I know I'm the prince of pads. I know what I'm talking about. Check me out.
Look at this. He knows, y'all.
Right. Now, how about the absorbency? We gotta have some absorbency. So we're gonna use plant grade polymer to absorb so you can get the proper absorbency. You gotta have absorbency in a pad. That's why a woman buys a pad, right? She needs the correct absorbency. But
staying dry. We need to stay dry.
Gotta stay dry. So the women that produced this pad did that. Not only that, they didn't use synthetic fibers on the top that's going to irritate you. They use a cotton blend. That's why most women...
No allergies, guys.
Exactly. None of the itchiness and things that y'all complain about, right? And to tie it all in, how about we put... Okay, we back. How about we...
Yeah, we back.
How about we use some technology to kill the bacteria and make you feel better?
So innovative. Yeah.
The other companies, they're not going to do that because it costs too much, and they don't care when it comes to cost. It's not hitting the bottom line. We just need to use something to get it done and over with. But no, the Jewel Pad actually is working while you're wearing it to benefit your health. I'm about to show you. This is the graphene strip right here, guys. This is a light bulb, 7-watt light bulb. This is not electricity. We talking about energy, guys. And this is what happens when you sit on the Jewel Pad. Check this out. Whoa!
Whoa!
Every time you sit down,
sit
bam, bam.
It worked. It's not a gimmick. It worked.
So, look, if your pad don't do this, do not wear it. I love it.
Your pad can't do that.
It's ours.
Don't try it. It won't work.
And we just want to say, anybody that's listening, please, please, please put your women that you love and care for, put them in this pad. I'm telling you, they're going to feel so much better. The Justice for My Jewel campaign is here.
That's right. And led by some wonderful men who care, like our Prince of Pads, Raheem Whitehead. Yes. We're about to wrap this up shortly, but this is important. Men, if you are watching or if you get to watch this later, real quick, Raheem, we got to wrap it up, but just tell them, give them some advice. Tell them why they need to come join us. Real quick. I know your passion is showing, but give them a tip, a nugget.
First off, I'm talking to men and women, right? And I'm going to start with the men first. First off, you protectors of your women, of your girls, you do anything for your babies. So why not put them in a superior product, right? You know, you're going to bring your wife, your girlfriend, you're going to buy a Gucci purse, you're going to make sure her car is clean, you're going to put her in a nice house. Like, take it a step further. Like, she gotta use a pad. So educate her on these Jewel pads, because she will no longer have to use a tampon again. And even if you don't join the campaign, we really not looking for that as per se to join it. Even if you just get an account and become a customer, that's what we're looking for. That you're joining the campaign in extension by that. And women, please, women, we need you all to connect. We need you all to connect with other women to change their mindset on these tampons that's literally killing them in some cases. Like, you gotta get educated on what these products are doing to your health. And, having a solution here, we would love to have you in the campaign. If not in the campaign, just get this product to your women that you love and care for. Yes.
That's right. We break it up. Okay.
Especially young girls. Especially young girls. If you see this, if you see these pads, if you see this live, please do not let those products in the stores touch your girl's body. Seriously. If you don't leave anything with a message outside of that, please don't do your babies like that. Do not put them in those products, okay?
All right, Raheem, thank you. That was a lot of great info. I thank you so much for
Thank you.
being on this live. Everyone, I hope you got some really great nuggets from this great man who's out here doing a great service for our ladies and for our young girls.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you need to try this product. If you haven't tried it, or if your girls haven't tried it, get the product. Okay,
Yeah.
please, contact me. Contact one of us who
Yes.
is part of this campaign. All right, Raheem, thanks so much. Once again, thank you.
All right.
Crystal Pat.
Give it up
Bye.
for hold on. We got to give it
Oh,
up
yeah.
for Tina and
That's
Curtis
right.
coming
Tina
on
and
next
Curtis Ramsey.
at 10
That's right. They'll
o'clock.
be on.
Let's go.
10 a.m. Tina and Curtis Ramsey will be going live. They are a power couple. They were out in the streets yesterday. They were in these streets talking about the campaign. They have a lot of knowledge, a lot of good businesses. They're just good people who care and a part of our campaign. They are awesome, phenomenal couple. So give it up, 10 a.m. Eastern. Be sure to watch. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.